Welcome to How to Rock Spirit's Sun Moon Alchemy series. This audio was compiled and recorded by Dustin Cormier, a Leo Ascendant Scorpio with Sagittarius Moon, born in the year of the Metal Ram. All the possible Western Sun and Moon sign combinations can be found and learned about here. This information is for educational purposes only. I do not own any of the following content. For more astrology lectures and my own Cosmic Consciousness audio lecture series, check out How to Rock Spirit's YouTube channel, where I rap about everything from philosophy and transpersonal psychology, to psychedelic spirituality, to tantric and occult mysticism, and even to Marx and Engels and the materialist sciences. See you there! Sun in an air sign. Basically motivated by intellectual concepts and social ideals. Recharges energy through social involvement and intellectual stimulation. The Sun in the signs, interpretive guidelines. Sun in Aquarius. Creative energy is directed towards society's welfare and theoretical concepts, especially through innovation. Radiates friendly, people-oriented mental energy, often with a tinge of extremism. Urge to be and to create is colored by freedom, eccentricity, and experimentation. Essentially values humanity in the world of the intellect, with the need to find what's right or true. Expression of individuality can be deterred by self-effacement, over-concentration on duty, or aimless rebellion. The moon sign and its element. These notes are also still from Stephen Arroyo's Chart Interpretation Handbook. The element of the moon's sign represents an attunement from the past that manifests automatically, a mode of feeling and being that one needs to be aware of in order to feel inwardly secure and at home with oneself. This element and experiences related to it feed your need to feel right about yourself. This element and experiences related to it feed your need to feel right about yourself. By such modes of self-expression, you are satisfying a deep inner need that can give stability to your entire personality. The moon's element also shows how you react instinctively to all experiences, with what energy you spontaneously adjust yourself to the flow of life. Moon in fire signs. Reacts to changing experiences with direct action and enthusiasm. Feels comfortable when expressing confidence and strength. Sign position of the moon. How one reacts based on subconscious predisposition. Moon in Leo. Reacts warmly, generously, enthusiastically. Feeling of emotional security comes from pride and confidence in self. Puts much creative energy into the environment and can be supportive and encouraging towards others. Adapts to life by dramatizing, creating new situations, using humor to entertain others. Confident, creative self-image underlies all actions, often a childlike simplicity. Constant radiation of proud, outgoing feelings can interfere with one's receptivity. The following information comes from Isabel Hickey's Astrology, a Cosmic Science, copyright 1992 by Isabel M. Hickey Trust. Moon in Leo. Accents personality. Causes tendency toward display. Leadership qualities. Proud and easily offended. Must be center of attraction. Self-sculpturing necessary. Must learn to govern emotions, want their own way and do their best to get it. Strong affections and a nobility about them. Ambition and a drive for security strong. Subconscious desire to be someone in authority. Money more important to them than one might think. Power drive, but on hidden side. Keen and enthusiastic interest in life. In a male chart, would attract a positive and dramatic type of feminine. Sun-Moon Alchemy, the elemental combinations of the sun sign and the moon sign. The following information comes from Charles and Susie Harvey's Sun Sign Moon Sign. Copyright Charles and Susie Harvey, 1994, again in 2003. First published by Aquarius, 1994. Each sun-moon type is a combination of elements. In the following descriptions of the element combinations, please remember that the pairing can be either way around. For example, a fire-earth combination refers equally to sun-fire, moon-earth, as it does to sun-earth, moon-fire. There will be subtle differences, but the dynamic is generally the same. The fire-air type is a real live wire, full of exciting ideas and able to communicate them with tremendous zeal, which impresses and persuades everyone around them. If taken to the extreme, this makes this individual full of bluster and bombast, long-winded and prone to be carried away by his own rhetoric and eloquence. Others may also be carried away, as he tends to have lots of joie de vivre, cleverness, and charisma. Noel Coward, Sun in Sagittarius, Moon in Gemini, expresses the wit and impatience of this combination well. I write at high speed because boredom is bad for my health. Indeed, boredom is something this type usually shuns and can avoid because they think and live at such a fast pace. If the sun is in air and the moon is in fire, the effect is rather like that of a hot air balloon, a beautiful way to travel that takes you way up into the giddy heights. So likewise, this type tends to be a utopian idealist, seeing ever more distant sunny shores to which the human race may travel, loftier vistas and wider horizons. Alternatively, if this type gets on a high horse, they can be very moralistic, quote-unquote knowing exactly what is good for us. Shadow side. This type is a potential visionary, but visionaries need earthiness in order to bring ideas to fruition. The fire-air individual can be impractical and may exhaust himself with his intense sociability and the generation of stimulating ideas and new risks. If he remains in the realm of impersonal possibilities, he becomes cut off from body and the more mundane but essential needs of human life. And without emotional vulnerability, they miss out on real intimacy. Relationships. Fire-air types are so mentally active and gregarious, so keen to understand and to share their understanding, that they rarely play the role of the loner in the crowd. Their interests drive them on, and when they get to their destination, they meet and strike up conversations and relationships with other interesting mavericks. In a relationship, they need intellectual rapport and plenty of freedom to pursue their own interests. They may often be out of touch with their feelings and emotional needs, and an earth-water type can help remind them that they are, in fact, human. There is a kind of restlessness, eternal youthfulness about the fire-air type. They may often be out of touch with their feelings and emotional needs, and an earth-water type can help remind them that they are, in fact, human, earth and water being the opposite of air and fire. There's a kind of restless, eternal youthfulness about the fire-air type, which is very appealing. But without the challenges of serious relationship, they can remain somewhat emotionally immature and superficial. Male versus female. The extroverted, enthusiastic, and argumentative qualities of this type are applauded in males, whilst females of this type tend to be seen as masculine and intimidating. Female fire-air types tend not to settle for traditional roles that limit their potential and are therefore often at the cutting edge of social change. Both males and females of this type lead pacey lives to some extent, and can often live by their wits and land themselves at opportunity's doorstep with the greatest of ease. The following observations about your Sun-Moon combination are drawn from insights gained from astrologer Jefferson Anderson's book, Sun Sign, Moon Sign, an observation of many different individuals. The writing itself comes from Mantak Chia and William U. Wei's Cosmic Astrology. Copyright 2012 by North Star Trust, published by Destiny Books. Sun in Aquarius, Moon in Leo. Bewildering. Common to every Aquarius Leo is confusion about who you are or who you should be. Instead of denying yourself the rank and authority you long for, you will pursue an ambitious life. Nevertheless, you will always remain thoughtful and sympathetic in your dealings with others. You are a nice individual, a friend to everyone, and you treat others as equals because of your Aquarian nature. However, your Leo inner self is solid, dignified, and controlling. In actuality, you want to be the leader and exercise that authority. You waver between assertiveness and over-accommodation, authority and compliance, and yet you want to be loved and valued by everyone, which often holds you back. The two signs of your combination are totally different in essence and character, which gives you a multifaceted personality with many inner battles. Your combination indicates great force, dedication, and purposefulness, as well as a lot of intelligence. You are always unsure of whether to rely on your heart or your mind, and decision-making can be hard for you. As with all Aquarians, you see things from a separate, intellectual perspective. However, because your Leo inner nature is very emotional, your heart nearly always has the last word in your life. Many Aquarius Leos are attracted to the metaphysical and occult, and are frequently members of religious cults offering instant salvation. Your extraordinary imagination and self-governing spirit need a constructive outlet for expression. Both of your signs are fixed signs, so you must be careful that obstinacy, arrogance, and bigotry do not stand in the way of your path to success. Like all Leos, you long for admiration and attention, and you have a strong sense of the theatrical, but your sporadic ostentation and kookiness are often funny. You are prone to behaving on sudden, random hunches because you are impulsive. Unfortunately, this often turns out to be catastrophic. Finally, through trial and error, you do well in anything you try, even though you are forgetful and absent-minded. You do learn from experience. Dedication is one of your preferred words. Devoted and honest, you are not happy until you have mastered whatever you do. Your youth was probably a disaster or limited in some way. Senseless revolt and inner chaos, especially in your youth, may have been the result. Notes from Charles and Susie Harvey's Sun Sign, Moon Sign. Sun in Aquarius, Moon in Leo. Your greatest strengths. Radiant humanitarianism. Enthusiasm for new and original ideas. Integrity and trustworthiness. Unique blend of rational logic and romantic imagination. Openness and helpfulness to others. Your greatest weaknesses. Vanity and the need to be loved. Tendency to glamorize people so that you cannot always see their true colors. Arrogance and stubborn need to control. Inclination to get carried away by romance and adventure and to forget to come down to earth. Image for integration. A modern actress takes a bow, then leads the audience to a political demonstration.